Welcome to Grimwood City, a place where the veil between the magical and the mundane is as thin as a whisper. 9 districts, each a realm of its own mystery and allure. From the bustling trade at Marble Rock Pier to the arcane secrets of Silkway, Grimwood City harbors both wonder and peril. Here, werewolves, vampires, and mystical beings walk hidden among the ironbound, the ordinary folk. The magical and the mortal coexist, bound by ancient secrets and unspoken truths. The ley lines, a web of arcane energy, converge here, weaving a spell that masks the extraordinary from human eyes. Beneath the city lies a forgotten realm where monsters of old stir in the shadows. Brave adventurers delve into the ancient depths, seeking forbidden knowledge and battling untold horrors. Choose your path in this hidden world. Be an assassin, hacker, holy warrior, priest, medium, wizard, or even a monster hunter. Embrace your true nature, whether it's as a cunning archling, a noble fae, a fierce war creature, a resilient human, or a deadly vampire. In Grimwood City, every shadow hides a tale. Every whisper holds a secret. Are you ready to uncover the truths and face the dangers of this enchanted metropolis? Join us on BackerKit to bring the mysteries of Grimwood City to life. Your adventure awaits.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dukes of Al-hazred.
Al-hazred.
I
So
almost
close,
had it.
Dave. You're so
I was
close.
very close. One of these days, I will get it. But to be honest, Scotty, I pronounce my own fucking games wrong. So, all right. Welcome in. I'm in a lot of pain, so I'm going to be kind of spacey here. But just so you guys all know, a couple announcements before we start. I am doing some games at Rune Jammer. So if you don't know what Rune Jammer is, it's a free online game con by the maker of Rune Hammer Publishing. So Easy D6, Crown and Skull, Index Card RPG. I'm doing 3 games of Grimwood City Easy D6 version, which is out now on Drive-Thru RPG.
When does that start shipping, Dave?
They're delayed right now, so I don't know. There's a big thing on the publisher side. I don't know if it's showing up on the player side, but it says delayed hardcover books because of a binding issue.
Oh, fun. Okay.
That being said, what else? I am playing in a game on Avenue Studios Saturday. We will be doing Tales of Legend from Legendary Tales. Andy came on the stream last night. So we'll be doing that on Saturday on Avenue Studios YouTube channel. Trying to think what else. Friday we'll have Friday's game of Grimwood City. We will have one this week.
I would hope you have one this year.
Well, this week. Last week I think it got canceled.
It did.
So we will have one this week. Trying to think what else. I feel like there was something else.
Did you mention the game I'm recruiting for?
I did not.
Yet to discuss with you on night scheduling.
Yeah. We're gonna start a game of cthulhu. Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna do like a short mini series of cthulhu on the stream, and Array is going to DM it. So I'll probably end up playing in it depending on the night. my schedule's really packed. But I'll find a way.
I'm looking for players though, so if anybody's interested, just let me know.
I'll say, I'll play.
Okay.
So, cthulhu is going to be fun. I
call Charnel Mander.
Trying to think what else. There was something else that I needed to talk about. I covered Runejammer. I really should start writing this shit down. All right, well, let's get going. Let's play.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to remember. I'm going to remember in midstream, and I'm going to shout it out. So.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
What did we do last, Scotty?
So
take us away.
So when we finished up last session, poor Ursula had been unceremoniously blown across the clearing by a detonation of a large amount of tannerite in a tipped over vehicle at a moonshine bus that went a bit wrong. Afterwards, I believe Jack managed to get a good shot in on the suspect and took him down, and we left off with everybody being drugged to the vehicle waiting for an ambulance to show up while the forest burned around them.
That sounds about right for our group.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Oh, I know what it was. We have new channel point spending for this game. We have give luck to player, 5 luck to a player, and give luck 5 luck to all players. They basically, how luck works is it allows us to do nifty things in the game. So just keep that in mind, that you can give luck to players. And Bane and Boone are going to work for this game. We're going to, it's going to be advantage and disadvantage, but I'm not changing the channel point call.
Yeah, it works. Yeah. So as long as everybody knows what they need to roll for
it. I'll just ask.
Basically, for advantage, you roll an extra D10 for your tens place. And same thing for disadvantage, except with advantage, you take the lower number. So you would end up, so if you rolled, a 57 or a 37, you would take the 37 to roll with advantage.
Okay.
Disadvantage is the same thing, except you take the higher number.
Okay.
Right. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I knew there was another thing, though.
Oh, no, I just laughed because you called it. It's absolutely going to be, in the middle of a thing.
At least we haven't really gotten rolling yet.
No, we haven't. So, at this point, we are fast forwarding a couple days over to the hospital, where both Ursula and the suspect are recovering from their surgery. Ursula, given that you had to spend all your luck to avoid certain death, here's where you get to make some decisions.
Okay.
So, you're going to lose 2 stat points, but you get to choose which of your physical attributes you lose that points from. That could be either strength, constitution, or dexterity. And you can take 1 from 2 of them or 2 from 1 of them.
I'm going to take 1 from dexterity. Make that 14. And I'll take 1 from constitution.
All right.
And drop it down. It just makes me more even now. I didn't have much charisma to start.
In addition to that, we're also going to uncheck your first aid has been attempted since you're now in a hospital. And go ahead and roll me 1d10 for HP recovery real quick. All right, so you're up to 11 HP.
Okay.
I mean, you've been through surgery and still recovering from this, so it kind of makes sense.
Okay.
And in addition to that, you also have a new talent.
Oh no.
If you look over at your features tab on your character sheet, you now have the talent of Deadened.
Oh, and what's that do?
This is basically due to an unfortunate accident involving some woods, some tannerite, and some moonshine bootleggers. Your body has sustained a not insignificant amount of damage. This is something of a mixed bag. So, downside is that your sense of touch has been reduced a bit. Plus side is now you can pretty much ignore the pain of injuries and keep going as long as you're not physically incapacitated.
Oh, okay. Yay, nerve damage.
I mean, look on the plus sides.
It's like how like your abuelas can touch the hot pan to flip the pancake over without a spatula.
Oh yeah, muscular neuropathy is a great thing. Like I don't even notice when I get cut on my hands half the time anymore. But yeah, so that is where we are. We have Jack and Iris in the hospital room visiting Ursula. We have a regular uniform sitting guard on our suspect as he recovers from emergency surgery to have a round extracted from him and recover from blood loss due to the very good shooting of Jack.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have snuck up on us.
I mean, that's valid. I'm not even going to say you're a bad cop on that one. That was a good shot. So, what do you guys want to do from here? You can go start interviewing the suspect, hang around with Ursula, go do paperwork.
FYI, there's an extra me.
Is there?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, I
the hallway too.
there. Okay. It was from your last run through it that it never got deleted off. I'm like, wait a minute, where? That tracks. All right. So take it away.
Yeah.
Am I awake?
Yeah, I would assume you're awake and more or less conscious and going. You're still just laying in bed and recovering for the next little bit, and unless you want to check
No.
yourself out against medical advice.
No, I'm good. I took a whole fucking van right to the chest. I'm good.
Hey, and you walked away from it more or less.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a workers' comp claim right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What, you think this town has workers' comp insurance?
It's
No.
gotta legally.
It's that union.
You think this town abides by unions?
I would
Yeah.
imagine the paper mill has one.
Oh man, so that means I forgot that this town had a paper mill. So
Yep.
not only does this town is small and sucky, it also smells like butt
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time.
It literally smells 30 minutes before you get to the town.
Yep.
Well, I suppose. Because I would be doing that because I don't like hospitals. I guess we should go interview the suspect if he's conscious.
Oh, he's in his
Alright.
room over here recovering, so.
I guess I'll go with you.
I guess.
Hey, Joe. Cop.
He's giving a name to the cop.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
I'm giving the name to the cop.
Hey. Oh, hey, Jack. How's it going?
Good. Is he conscious? We would like to talk to him.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, he's still handcuffed to the bed. Well, with one arm. The other one's in the cast and the bandages. now.
Good. If he makes a move, it will be easier to shoot him.
I think you already did that. I don't think you need to shoot him again.
We'll see.
Jack.
Why?
Is this something I think I'm just going to go get some coffee and You all have a nice conversation.
Can you bring me a cup while you're there?
Yeah, sure.
Did we at least get his name before he admitted him to the hospital?
Oh, for this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is William Lamont.
Lamont.
All right, there's the name.
I will
Lamont.
walk in.
Lost
I will-
something.
I will walk in and say, "Hey, Billy boy, how you doing?"
And he's still doped up on painkillers and looks up at you and you're the asshole who shot me.
You're the asshole who snuck up on me.
That's what you get for being there.
That's what you get for being there.
And now we have seen why Jack has such a low intelligence score.
Yes, yeah.
I know you are, but what am I? I know you are, but what am I?
Actually,
Well, I'm rubber and you're glue.
ironically, I don't have a low intelligence score.
It's just that colossal of a dick.
Yes, I
That
am.
tracks. That does track.
So, what exactly were you guys doing out there?
Well, we were trying to figure out why a bunch of cops were sneaking around our place.
Oh, you mean the illegal moonshine?
It's
Factory.
just alcohol, man. Everybody does it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but yours
everybody.
is tainted.
Ain't nothing wrong with our stuff.
Let's see. We have 6 cases where it's been found with replications of unusual behavior.
All I'm hearing is there's a bunch of people who can't hold their damn liquor.
Yeah, and some of them were teenagers. Want to explain
Look,
that?
Wherever it gets to after I sell it ain't my thing. I don't sell to no kids.
I'm pretty sure the law keeps that in mind, so we'll see. We got some witnesses that might change that correlation, but we'll talk about that later.
I know you're damn lying now because I ain't selling no damn kids.
It's getting too kids.
So,
yeah.
you admit that you were selling illegal moonshine.
I done told you that. Everybody around here does it. Jesus.
How many years is that, Iris?
Do I know this, Scotty?
I'll say being from the Hampton Roads area, probably not. It's not exactly a common crime down here.
Yeah, I was about to say my character's from Portsmouth and has just moved up.
So, what do you say? 7 years in county?
Usually, actually, it's only about 5.
I know.
Now
I'm
I'm
extending it.
Googling because I'm curious.
I'm extending it for
It is
prosperity
up to
sake.
5.
Up to 5, loss of property, forfeiture of assets. Then the tax man comes in and gets really mad at you.
Very much so.
And that's really the whole
Oh,
reason is
Wait,
a tax man.
not only can we get him for illegal moonshine, obviously he admitted to selling it, so we have tax evasion.
Well, we got unlawful production of it. We got engaging in business as a distiller.
No,
Those
you
are
have him.
different
You have him as
codes.
the distributor. You don't have him for making it.
No, because all that evidence blew up.
Okay, we got purchase receipt and processing of distilled
No,
spirits.
wait a minute. No, I saved
got
one
engaging-
exactly. I saved exactly one jar behind a tree.
Oh, that's right.
You mean the
She
jug
did.
of tannerite
Yes.
that almost blew you up?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's not even talk about the tannerite and the laws with that one.
Tannerite's perfectly legal.
I'm sure at that quantity
Yeah, it
is
is.
not really.
Yep.
That's
You
crazy.
can buy it. You can go into sporting goods stores and buy the fucking truckload if you want to.
It depends on the state, apparently.
Now this is Virginia.
If you have more than 5 pounds in Maine, apparently it's an issue.
Yeah, Maine's pretty strict about that.
I mean, New York, you can't even buy a can of spray paint without getting caught. Without be
not
like, what do you
really.
do with that shit?
I don't know what we need to know about this guy.
Okay, give me an idea roll there, Dave.
Absolutely. Where is that?
That's basically just going to be your intelligence times 5. Just get more or less a straight intelligence roll there.
That would be a 13.
Okay, so things you might want to know. Is there more moonshine? Where is it being manufactured? Where are they storing it? Who are they getting it from?
Yeah, those were good things. So, okay, so you're distributing it. So who's making it?
Oh, why should I tell you that, man? We got a code of honor and stuff.
We could always reduce your sentence. Most
Are you
likely.
going to put that in writing?
I will get the DA on it.
You get the DA on it, and I'll get you an answer.
Do you know
All
where
right.
it's being made?
I might have some suspicions.
Yeah, what are your suspicions?
I have a suspicion that you need to get the DA on it before I tell you that.
I can always find more charges.
Well,
We
I'm
got
sure
a
you
couple
could.
here already. It's not just the
I wonder if that van was legal.
the sale of alcohol.
We'll
Then
probably
you know,
get him on that
shooting
too.
at officers.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody shot no officer.
We have an officer here in the hospital because of your actions, my man.
She won't shot.
No, you exploded her.
And that ain't shooting her.
It's worse.
That's
So-
worse. You get how that's worse, right?
I mean, I can always, go look at all the charges here because there's going to be multiple. I could just keep tacking them on. We got assault on an officer for sure.
Wants us to talk to DA. DA's going to tack on a lot more than we're going to tack on.
Yeah.
I'd be
DA's
happy.
amazing
Let's
shit.
go talk to the DA.
Give me some persuasion rolls here, or some intimidate if you prefer.
I will give you an intimidation because that was kind of lying in a way.
I was also kind of aiming to intimidate with the put on more
Alright.
charges, so.
No, I failed.
I also failed.
Y'all ain't very intimidating.
Ironically, I have a higher persuade. I should have done persuade.
That's why I said persuade or intimidate, whichever
But
you prefer.
Persuade was only a few. I was aiming to intimidate, so that's why.
My persuade is 4, so intimidate was the better choice.
Oof.
Whew. So, yeah, it's like, well, I think I can take my chances because, well, quite frankly, I don't think you got that much evidence other than, someone out there hunting.
At night. Sorry, I'm just.
Okay,
I'm,
so I'll tack on a night hunting charge then.
Ain't nothing against that.
Oh, yeah, there
that's
is.
against several codes in Virginia. That's
you better
poaching,
talk-
my man.
Well, you better talk to Fish and Game then, and not you. That's their turf. You ain't got no jurisdiction.
Actually, we
can still
do.
charge you with that. They just know it better than us.
They don't even do it better than us. Usually, they call us in.
Not wrong.
I'm not so sure on that.
Look, Joel definitely calls us in on almost every call. That guy's an idiot.
Well,
Not
yeah,
wrong.
you seen
I've
how
been out
much he
there a couple
drinks?
times.
I'm sure you know, but oh man, I'm about to get out of bed.
Oh, hold on.
They got the radio. Jack's just got the little radio, on the microphone up on it. You hear Ursula's voice through the speaker.
Do you need me to come down
I'm sure
over
you
here?
know.
Hold on. I got a bot.
Do you need me to come down there? I don't mind. I'll punch a person.
Is Ursula gonna have to choke a bitch?
There we go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry. I had a bot that I had to get rid of.
Yeah, I
Um,
saw that.
That's the first one in my year of streaming. That's the first bot I got that was bad like that.
I think it's because you you added that feature.
No, it's not even close.
No, okay.
It's
all right.
probably because he's getting enough popularity, or random drops in that's getting linked around.
So,
Either
all
that
right.
or it's just
So,
randomness.
look here, Billy boy. I don't want to go through a long court case. We can, but I don't really want you to face the problem with a situation that's not really your problem.
Well, I agree. I don't want to face a problem that ain't mine either.
So
I'm hobbling over now, just like enough of the bullshit, you asshole. And I'm just grabbing him with my good arm, and I'm all bloody and busting stitches and bleeding all over this fuck face. You gonna tell us what we need to fucking know? I'm done with your shit. I am so tired. Look at me.
I will pull her off. And be
okay,
like,
so Ursula, roll an intimidate check and take advantage on that one.
Now, how do I do the roll in forgery?
Just roll it twice.
See, foundry. I'm just
basically you're gonna roll your skill, and then you're gonna just roll a separate D10.
I am looking for intimidate. Oh man.
Right hand column, about 7 or 8 down.
There it is. Okay. And roll a D10.
Yep. All right. Well, 35 would still be the lower of those rolls. So yeah, he's scared shitless, but not intimidated. He's just looking at the horror show right now.
That's fine. I'm gonna start. I'm like taking the free hand with the cast and just start like squeezing the cast.
I'm gonna pull her off.
Are you resisting that at all, Ursula, or are you gonna let him?
No, I'm just gonna slap the shit out of you. Don't you fucking touch me, you piece of shit. You
hot-headed
everybody.
Yeah, so it sounds like she's resisting, so you guys are gonna make opposed strength rolls.
Stats. Strength.
One less.
All right. Hey, that is all it takes is you manage to she smacks you a little bit, but it's kind of ineffectual because she's still kind of doped up and injured, so it's not a lot of force behind it, but you managed to get her pulled away from this guy.
I'm going back to my room just because I want to, not because he's pulling me off. And I spit at him.
All right then, Ursula.
You better make sure. You better tell him.
I'll take you back, and then I'll give him your peace of mind.
You might want to get her some psychological help because that's a little unhinged.
Yeah, it did not help our case at all, Ursula. Just made our case pretty much useless.
That's fine. Whatever.
That is excessive force by an officer.
Technically, she wasn't on duty.
Nope.
I'm sorry. Does that make it better? Cops are always on duty.
Nope.
No, we're not.
Not when they're, in the hospital.
If anything, they could just say I was deranged at the moment and out of my mind.
I would assume she's on some amount of pain medication. So.
Oh, she is on all the pain medications. So she's not even really aware of the fact that she is not really feeling any pain at this point.
Okay, so let me get this straight, Billy Boy. You're willing to make a deal if we talk to the DA?
That's not my name, right? My name's not Billy.
Look, Billy Boy, it is if I say it is.
You're kind of an asshole. You know that?
I am the biggest asshole.
And then you want to misname me?
as one of his partners, yep.
I am one of the biggest assholes in this county.
I believe it.
That being said, so you're willing to make a deal, is all I need to hear.
If you can get me something in writing from someone with the legal authority to make such a deal, yes.
That's all I need. I'm walking out the door. And then I call Joel.
The amusing part of this is he actually does have a fairly high criminology skill, so he actually does know laws pertaining to some of this.
I do, yeah. So I'll call the DA, whoever the DA is.
Okay, I mean, I'm sure that there is a city attorney that can serve that role.
I will ask for.
Because there's probably not many of them.
No, but I'm sure there is at least one because we have
Yes.
to make deals all the time. Wow.
There's probably a prosecutor somewhere in the.
I
would hope
will
so, anyway.
call that person that we call all the time to make these type of deals. And be like, we need to make a deal with this man. He has information that we need.
Okay, is this going to be worthwhile to us?
I will explain everything to him
Okay,
that I
for the
legally
record,
can.
It is Larry Bentley, which is the city attorney.
Larry, okay. Hey, L-Man.
I had to pull up my sheet that I have a list of all these characters on.
Hey, L-Man, how you doing?
Oh man, he's probably like creepers.
This is Officer Sullivan, isn't it?
It's Joe, yeah. No, it's Jack. Who do you think it is?
What do you need, Jack?
I need something in writing for this man to tell. I give him the case information that I legally can. And
Well, I mean, you're pretty much legally obligated to tell him most of it.
pretty much, yeah. So I will tell him
And then all the questions
everything.
we need to know too.
And all the questions about who, what, when, and where of the manufacturing of this illegal moonshine. And I need to make a deal with the person who's distributing it. And old Billy Boy, and I give his real name after I say old Billy Boy, won't do anything until we get something in writing saying that he's going to receive a lesser penalty for his crimes.
Holy shit! Someone who just doesn't go off Law and Order and think that cops can give all the deals.
I know. I mentioned that. Most of
Is he
these
from this town?
stupid counties don't know anything.
Aren't you one of those stupid townies? Didn't you graduate in this era?
Yeah, I graduated from the town over.
The town over is probably the same high school in an area like this.
Probably.
At
But
that
that doesn't
point,
make a difference.
You hear liquid pouring into a glass somewhere. Okay, so is this credible information? Is this? Do you at least have a?
I
valid
know for sure
assumption
he
that
was distributing this stuff.
Okay, so we've got him clear on. You've got evidence to him distributing.
I have a crime scene. He was at the crime scene. He admitted to it in front of me and Iris that he was distributing.
And so you've got him Mirandized and all like that, and he told you this of his own free will.
Yes. Do you want me to roll bluff?
No, because you recognize that the silence is a count to 10 and wondering if he needs to remind you what Mirandizing is.
It wasn't my fault. He was unconscious when I did that.
Another count to 10. Okay, so you at least have a witness that says he said this of his own free will.
Yes. That one's not a
Okay.
lie. He literally gave us it before we even said anything.
Okay, so we can work with this. Do you reasonably believe he has credible information that is going to help this case and it's going to be worthwhile to get him out of here?
40-60, man. 40-60.
Like 60% sure or 40% sure? Because if I'm cutting a deal with a guy who apparently tried to blow up a cop, I kind of want to know that the information's going to be worthwhile.
He says it is. He says he can get us the person who's making this illegal moonshine that's really disturbing the town.
All right. And you've got evidence to back that this guy is behind a lot of this.
I'll look over at Iris. Do we have evidence enough for this guy?
We have eyewitness accounts that he's the one that sold to them. We have, him being at the drop site. We have him confessing that he was selling it.
I will repeat
I'm
that
sure
into
we
the
can
system.
subpoena the people.
All right. It sounds like we got enough to go on that if he doesn't cooperate and give us what we need, he's going to be hung out to
did
dry
my
here.
fucking job for once? Jeez, I better stop doing that.
Yes, gold star for you.
Gonna actually earn that pension.
Which, by the way, I did none of that.
I'm the one that discovered it all. And the one that took the notes.
And Jack's over here taking credit for everything.
Damn right.
Welcome to America, dude.
Yep. So, Larry's like, all right, you've got the evidence to back the rest of it. I'll talk to him, see what deals I can cut with him if the information is valid. I'll get something written up and brought over. You guys going to be able to arrest him and actually formally press charges so we can start this shit show?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
And remember to Mirandize him.
Irish, remember to do something
Jack,
to him.
why do you make me do everything?
Because that's how.
You Mirandize the motherfucker.
Fine. I'll fucking do it.
And the phone just hangs up.
All right. Well, I guess you didn't want those tickets. And I will go in and I can't say the word. Sorry.
Mirandize?
Mirandize. Thank you.
Rights?
I think it's good to be part of his character that he can't even say the word. It's just so foreign to him. He's like, what do we have to do?
It's not part of my character. It's part of my speech impediment.
No, it's just because he's such a bad cop. It's like, like telling the truth.
Miranda him? No, I'm pretty sure he's a dude.
Yeah.
I don't think he swings that way.
Oh.
I will officially arrest him.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's already in handcuffs, so he's kind of restrained to a bed, so it's not like he's going to be resisting any sort of arrest or trying to run here, so...
I know, but I'll read him his rights.
Okay.
Because I did it when he was unconscious, so we'll do it again.
Well, yes, he has to understand and acknowledge he understands and his rights.
I saw him understand. Did you, Iris? Before he passed out?
I'm just gonna look at Jack like, really?
I have really serious concerns about Jack's grasp of consent.
I never said I was going to play a good cop in this game when
Oh,
you
I
guys
know
all
this.
told me we were playing cops.
Oh, I know that.
So
Did any of us intend to play good cops?
I tried.
I mean, there's
Just
bad
became-
cops, and then
Right,
there's
that's not-
bad cops.
That was brute cop. That's all.
Oh, Jack was the one that would take a bribe if need be.
So yeah, he sits there, looks like yeah, he read me my rights. Ain't like I'm going here. He jerks his hand up, and so yeah.
But good news is the DA is working on a deal.
Well, outstanding.
And as soon as we get it, we will bring it back to you.
Well, all right then. Public servants at their finest.
I want to go night hunting anytime soon, though.
He kind of looks over at the shoulder. Well, I don't think that's going to be a problem on account of somebody shot me.
Technically, you shot at me first.
Well, you should have been wearing an orange safety vest.
Return to force.
It was nighttime. There was no hunting allowed.
You weren't wearing one either, my man.
That's beside the point.
What season is it?
Next time,
Duck
you
season.
just won't miss. Heart. And I'll
Scotty,
step
what
out.
season is it?
Rabbit
It is.
season.
Yes, it's rabbit season. No, it's duck season. No, it's rabbit season.
People
It
of a
is
certain age.
early fall.
So it is deer season then.
Yes.
All right.
I will go. Wait. Is there a. You know what you're missing in this one? A vending
nurses.
machine.
Well, those are down on the first floor, probably. Maybe.
No, he just didn't program them, so he's making excuses.
I'm actually looking to see if I had a break room or a like canteen on this map, and the answer is it does
You
not
do.
look like I did.
You do have a break room, but not.
Well, I've
a-
got break rooms for like the staff, but no, I don't. Doesn't look like I actually put in a vending machine or
Nope.
cafeteria or anything like that.
But I will go to the nearest vending machine and
Oops.
buy some peanut M&Ms, and I will walk back into Ursula and toss her them. Be like, "Here's some nuts for you."
Thanks. The joy of Jack's nuts. I
Sure,
have
they
no
got
idea.
you eating that stupid hospital food.
I'm not even sure what I'm eating.
You do, and I guess we wait for the DA to get back to us because
Well, let's
we
say
can't
that. And you do have other things you could be doing in the meantime. Not like he's going anywhere.
Can I roll an idea roll to figure out what I need to do in the meantime?
Yep.
How do I roll an idea roll again?
It is intelligence. Intelligence times 5. So just roll your intelligence.
damn, somebody's
Okay.
intelligent. More intelligent than Jack, that's for sure.
So the big thing is now that you actually have the full name, you guys can start pulling actual records of who this guy is, and employment, address, anything like that. You want to go grab warrants for, or check employment history, or
Oh, look, there's a bird. And you just jumped out the window.
Scotty, maybe don't program it so I can fluid.
so. Iris has just said, "You know what? Fuck this town.
God
Fuck
damn
this problem."
Jack.
And William over there, I saw it. She was pushed. He shot me, and then he pushed the lady cop out the window.
I thought it was a door, okay?
We're on the second floor.
I suppose we should get.
I mean, that goes from door to stairway to heaven, okay?
We can just get what's his name to do it.
Herschel.
No, it's what's his name.
Joe.
It's a little bit rude there.
That's okay. Herschel's used to it.
Definitely from Jack. He's very much used to it from Jack. Herschel's going to be one of those suicide bombers that comes back and just aims for Jack.
So, okay, is that what you're going to do? You're going to call back into Herschel?
Yeah, because I'm waiting around for this. Well, we'll probably have to go back to the. They're probably going to fax the stuff over at the precinct, so we'll go back to the precinct first, I suppose. We haven't slept yet, have we?
Well, I would assume you have because it's been a couple days at this point.
Oh, okay.
So I would assume that you have slept.
Mm. Did I seek medical attention? Because I'm still pretty hurt.
Well, I mean, again, I would assume that you're at a hospital. You probably would have gotten treatment for that. So give me a 1d4 for health.
4. That makes me a little bit happier, but not much. Okay.
All right, you're only a couple points shy of max.
8. 6. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess we go back to the precinct. It's been a couple days waiting for the DA.
Okay.
And still loading on my side.
Okay.
There we go.
And just so Ursula can see and be there in spirit, I will drop her tag here. So Ursula can be there in spirit at least.
It's a ghost.
Every time they make bad decisions, there's a little Ursula that pops up on their shoulder telling them that they're an idiot.
Oh, it's I'm so high that I'm actually on another plane of existence, just in the background.
She is actually projected back to the station.
I am going to tell a really bad sexist joke to Herschel, but call him Henry and slap him on the back. Be like, "You're such a good guy, Henry."
It's Herschel.
That's right, Henry. You stand up for yourself.
Again, it's Herschel. I've been here for like 12 years.
Question, because I would need to know. Did Herschel go to school with Jack?
They probably would have been around the same time frame.
Thanks for the alert, Cosmic. In fact, actually, I probably was his bully. Let's be honest.
That's why I asked the question.
Because I'm the type of cop that was a bully in high school.
And this is where we find out later that Herschel was the elder god the entire time. And the eldritch horror.
All right. So I'm going to start doing
Cosmic.
all the Googling and all the database searching to figure out who this guy's associates are. Figure out if I could find out the last name of, hang on, give me 10 seconds to look at my notes. Of Everett. And we think it's Chapman, but
I'm going to eat a sandwich.
see if he's a known associate. See where these guys live. That kind of stuff.
Okay. Well, I mean, fortunately for Jack, Iris did make a run to the store prior to this whole little shit show kicking off. So there is actually stuff for sandwiches and energy drinks in the fridge.
There's probably like 20 energy drinks, knowing Iris. And then like
Yeah.
a single pack of like deli meat for the saddest ham sandwich.
Well, there's no bread or cheese because I've been making grilled cheese for like the last few episodes before I got blown up.
Yeah.
So it's just deli meat. You have to like roll it up.
I could actually see Jack just walking around the station with like this cracked open plastic little tray of deli meat and just grabbing a piece out and eating it.
Damn right.
So Iris, you find anything yet? So yeah, Iris, go ahead and we're gonna do some searching here.
Search roll?
Let's say research.
Research roll. Damn it.
You can always spend luck, and people can
10.
buy you rolling with advantage.
Can I point out that she like missed a thing and help her out? Like, oh, you missed an I. Because that would totally be what Jack would do. Is like come over and be like, oh, you're spelt that wrong.
Did I spell it wrong, Scotty?
Okay, well, Jack, if you're gonna try to help her out there, that will give her advantage on the roll, so you can roll another d10 and see if that will help you there.
Nope.
It did not.
It made it worse. I misspelled it worse this time.
Now you went with Jack's spelling, which was completely wrong.
Okay.
How'd you get an I in Everett, dude?
Everett starts with
It's
I.
got it. It's got it at the end. IT Everett.
Everett?
All
Fine, then
right.
you do the search.
Yeah, go ahead and do a research there, roll, Jack. Or
How the fuck?
I press a button while eating my eating my luncheon meat.
Just getting this luncheon meat fingers all over your keyboard too. Ugh.
it's like Cheeto fingers, except now it's slightly wet and sticky.
Yeah.
Ah.
Just
And has this vague ham smell that will probably never come out.
But you were just doing it wrong.
the thing is
Get
we've
out of my
all
face
worked.
to go grab me an energy drink. So I
We've
can
all
figure
worked
this
with a
shit
Jack
out.
at some point in our life. Just
He'll get up and he'll grab her an energy drink and toss it halfway across the room. Catch!
like overhand it.
Okay, so what you pull up is you do have the information on Mr. Lamont. He is actually listed as working at the local paper mill. Known associates with him are Everett Chapman.
Chapman?
Everett Chapman.
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 Okay.
Chappan.
This is why Jack doesn't get to take notes.
I am Jack's complete inability to spell.
All right, so at least we have his name. Are there any other known associates for these guys?
There is another associate that he has been known to do business with in the past, a Sterling Fletcher.
Sterling Fletcher. Ooh la la. So
Sterling
fancy.
Fletcher. Is that spelled like I think it would?
Fletcher.
Why does
Yep,
this
and
guy use a
Sterling
bow?
like
Why is the bow associated with it?
What?
Because a Fletcher makes arrows.
Sterling makes Fletcher arrows. Yeah, Sterling. Why is a bow associated with it?
I can't tell if this is a real question or if it's
No, it's not a
character.
real question. It's character.
I was sitting going like,
Exact question.
And
I
Iris is
think this
just
is-
sitting there going, "Oh dear God, I left Portsmouth for this shit."
Yeah. She'd be like, if it weren't for Grandma, I'd be back where I need to be. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and then look up Sterling Fletcher as well, see where he works. Actually, and Everett. Where
You
do they
Google
both work?
Sterling Fletcher and you get some bows. See, I told you bows.
And this is when Iris opens the top drawer of her desk, hands out a jack, a coloring book, and some crayons.
No, some duct tape. This is for your mouth. Let me know if you need more.
Well, let me know if you need any more assistance. And I'll walk off.
Okay, so
Okay, so where does Everett work?
last known employment for Everett was the local scrapyard.
How long ago?
It's a couple years old.
No current?
Well, the scrapyard is kind of hit or miss on actual, legalities in this town.
ooh,
Okay. Where is the scrapyard located?
It is towards the real outskirts of town,
Okay.
and the legalities are questionable because it is known that there's a heavy business interest by a local biker gang.
Scrapyard has interest from biker gang. All right. All right. So then this Sterling Fletcher person. What can I pull up on them?
Their last known employment was likewise at the paper mill.
Can I see how they know him? Like how they're tied together?
They've all they've kind of all spent time in jail together, mostly on minor charges, drunken disorderly, uh, public intoxication, things like that.
So alcohol charges. All right. One more question about the junkyard.
Okay.
Can I look at the location? And I'm looking for water nearby.
There is not a body of water near where the junkyard is.
Is there streams?
Not really. It's pretty
Okay.
isolated, and there's
Is
not
there
any
one near the paper mill?
water supply.
Yeah,
Paper mills are usually built on water
I
supplies.
know.
Yeah,
That's why I was asking.
There
Oh,
is
you wouldn't want to put a still anywhere
They
near a paper
don't
mill.
have to be though, because we have one in Westbrook that is not built by a water supply.
They don't have to be, but usually for ease of
Logging and stuff, they were.
yeah. And I can tell you this particular one is located near water and on water.
All right. What else should be looking at?
Can we look up like when it's not never mind. It's not maintain like legality on like who purchases thermonite or something like that.
Tannerite.
Tannerite.
There's probably, I mean, you could possibly, if you go through ATF, depending on what sort of quantities they were getting to that and where there might be some records of it, but that's going to be a longer paper trail than trying to backtrack anything locally.
Right.
I also, on top of all this, so I'm gonna roll an idea roll real quick to see if there's anything I'm forgetting to look up that I should be looking up.
Let's see here. I'm trying to think if there's anything that you really have missed here. Well, one to see. Well, big thing I can think of is one checking with the paper mill to find out who is still currently employed there. For Lamont and what his duties were.
All right, let me get. I'm gonna call over Jack and be like, "Yo, can you call the paper mill and see if
As
Billy
you're
Boy?"
as you're calling over Jack, he's gonna go, "Oh, damn it! I lost money. What did you want?"
How'd you lose the money? First of all.
Ah, the basketball team lost.
Oh, okay.
That was my research.
Good
All right.
to know. Can you call the paper mill and figure out whether good old Billy Boy is still employed?
I don't know if Susan will talk to me, but I will go ask her. We didn't have a good breakup. I will dial the paper mill.
What other questions did I need to ask? I forgot.
Basically, if Lamont is still employed and what his duties there were.
Okay. Explicitly be like, I need to know if Lamont is still employed and what he's doing or what he was doing over there. And pretend to be somebody else if you really think Susan's
I
gonna
will
be that
dial
much
the paper mill.
Okay, and after a couple rings, you get the nice Eastone paper. How may I direct your call?
Do I recognize the voice?
It's random person. You don't recognize them off the top of your head.
HR, please.
Okay, not a problem. Please hold. And you get the lovely elevator.
It almost sounds like Mario the way you're singing it.
Hey. Copyrighted music.
He didn't even give enough notes for it to be recognizable, but okay.
It was enough so I started recognizing it.
So yeah, it rings. You know, you get the hold music, then you get it. As it rings through, and HR Benjamin speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, thank God, Ben. I'm glad it wasn't Susan. It's Jack from
Did you
the police
need
station.
Susan?
No. Don't get me Susan. It's Jack. We met at that Christmas party that Susan had.
Oh.
Look, I'm calling in a police mandate here. Police official record. We're just wondering if some people were still employed by the paper mill.
Well, certainly I can tell you if they're.
I will spew
employed
off the couple names that we have, and I don't remember them.
I
Sorry.
think it's just Bill.
No, there was
whatever.
at least two people that we know that were. Bill.
Oh, and Sterling
William.
Fletcher.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's right.
Fletcher.
Oh, hold on here. Well, I can tell you that Mr. Lamont is a current employee here. He works in our maintenance department. So I would assume that if he was after a job with you all, he would be eligible for rehire here. Is he seeking employment with the city?
Absolutely, that's what he's doing. Thank you. Have a great day.
Really? We're not Fletcher, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I didn't give him time.
So yeah, at this point, Iris may actually want to have this conversation.
I'm gonna go call him and be like, "Hi." So,
So
and
yeah,
I'll
you
be like,
get
"Okay, I guess you
patched
fucking
back
have
through to HR after a few minutes.
Yeah.
HR, Benjamin speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Benjamin. This is Officer Miller with the police department, and I need to verify employment and duties of a employee we have on record for you guys.
Oh, is this about Mr. Lamont? I believe your colleague already called about him.
It's not about Lamont, although if you've got info on that, I'd love to hear it again. I was calling about Sterling Fletcher.
Fletcher, one moment, please. And you hear typing. I'm afraid we don't have an employee currently here. We do have a record for Mr. Sterling Fletcher, but he's
Can you tell me what you got?
he was let go. Looks like about 6 months ago, and I can state that he is not eligible for rehire here.
Okay, can you give me a reason? We're not looking to hire him, dude.
Well, on behalf of the company, I cannot officially state any reasons. Just that if he is eligible for hire or not, and he is not eligible for rehire at this company at this time.
Okay, what was his position when he was there?
He worked at maintenance as well.
Okay. Um. Okay, can Scotty, can I like I'm assuming I took notes on like what his record was. Do any of his charges line up with with 6 months ago?
I mean, there's several charges off and on through the last couple years. It's not any one thing. It's several that have happened over time. There's probably a couple that spiked right around 6 months ago.
Okay. Can I get his exact date of um
Termination.
departure from your company?
Oh yes, we can give you that, and he'll give you the date, and it's right about 6 months ago.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for your help. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for Officer Sullivan's antics.
Oh, it's not a problem. We are familiar with him after a incident at a party. Um,
Before you hang up with him, ask him about where they sent the last paycheck so you can get an address.
Oh, you got a good point.
I don't know if
And
they
what-
did that.
was there anything else you needed? Did your partner get all the information he needed regarding Mr. Lamont?
I think we have everything we need about that one. Do you have a last known address for Mr. Fletcher?
I'm sure we do in our records. We'd have had to send what effects he had in his locker.
Could you get that address for me?
Uh, yes, but I would have to check to make sure we're allowed to release that.
All right. We probably have something. All right. I appreciate your time. Do
I'm sorry, but you know how legal is at corporates. They just
think they'd be a little more lenient to the police, but okay.
well, I mean, I my hands are tied. I'm just HR. We're here to protect the company, not the employee.
All right.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for your assistance. I appreciate it. If you need me, you can contact me at gives him number to the police office.
If you need us, don't bother contacting us.
All
Gotcha.
right, and then I'm gonna hang up.
All right. So, are you guys comparing notes at this point?
Yes.
I assume Jack just just has a doodle of himself doing this.
Doing what?
Just checking out his guns, sizing up the beach ball. Be like, yeah, I'm gonna be.
That's actually his phone background is him flexing in
just-
front of a mirror at the gym.
All right.
So you didn't get a last address, huh?
Nope.
I think they should have done that. They should have given it to him.
All right. Well,
Especially
I'm
since
guessing we have a last address on the records that I pulled.
Oh yeah, I mean you have DMV addresses and all.
Okay.
I have to ask, how much longer do you think it will take, Scotty? Because I might need a break.
I would say if you need to take a break, we can take a break
right.
here.
I will take a break. We will be right back, folks. I need to take a short break.
Welcome to Grimwood City, a place where the veil between the magical and the mundane is as thin as a whisper. 9 districts, each a realm of its own mystery and allure. From the bustling trade at Marble Rock Pier to the arcane secrets of Silkway, Grimwood City harbors both wonder and peril. Here, werewolves, vampires, and mystical beings walk hidden among the ironbound, the ordinary folk. The magical and the mortal coexist, bound by ancient secrets and unspoken truths. The ley lines, a web of arcane energy, converge here, weaving a spell that masks the extraordinary from human eyes. Beneath the city lies a forgotten realm where monsters of old stir in the shadows. Brave adventurers delve into the ancient depths, seeking forbidden knowledge and battling untold horrors. Choose your path in this hidden world. Be an assassin, hacker, holy warrior, priest, medium, wizard, or even a monster hunter. Embrace your true nature, whether it's as a cunning archling, a noble fae, a fierce war creature, a resilient human, or a deadly vampire. In Grimwood City, every shadow hides a tale. Every whisper holds a secret. Are you ready to uncover the truths and face the dangers of this enchanted metropolis? Join us on BackerKit to bring the mysteries of Grimwood City to life. Your adventure awaits. Welcome to Grimwood City, a place where the veil between the magical and the mundane is as thin as a whisper. 9 districts, each a realm of its own mystery and allure. From the bustling trade at Marble Rock Pier to the arcane secrets of Silkway, Grimwood City harbors both wonder and peril. Here, werewolves, vampires, and mystical beings walk hidden among the ironbound, the ordinary folk. The magical and the mortal coexist, bound by ancient secrets and unspoken truths. The ley lines, a web of arcane energy, converge here, weaving a spell that masks the extraordinary from human eyes. Beneath the city lies a forgotten realm where monsters of old stir in the shadows. Brave adventurers delve into the ancient depths, seeking forbidden knowledge and battling untold horrors. Choose your path in this hidden world. Be an assassin, hacker, holy warrior, priest, medium, wizard, or even a...
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Sorry about that. All right, where were we? Oh, Jack was being a jackass. That's right.
So same as usual. So yes, Iris had just gotten off the phone with HR and inquiring about employment of the 2 suspects.
All right. So we at least got a little bit of information here. Be interested to see who the Sterling character is. Jack, have you had any history with this guy?
Not that I know of.
Well, I mean, you're from the town, so you're welcome to make a roll to see if you do know him.
Sure. What roll would I roll?
That would be an intelligence roll to see if you actually know the guy.
Nope. No idea.
Nope, don't know him.
Gonna roll up on this poor guy, and he's gonna be like, "Oh God!" and he dives behind the desk because he actually knows Jack.
It's another guy that Jack randomly abused in his life.
Yep.
It's a possibility. I won't deny that.
But for Jack, it was only a Tuesday.
Exactly. He didn't really care. So he didn't remember.
He's AKA the lumberjack, the axe.
All right,
Does
well,
never
let's-
remember the trees.
Let's check his known address and see what's going on there.
All right.
All right. So yeah,
Wait, we going to Everett's or to Sterling's? Everett might make more sense.
Everett's
least-
more tied in, right?
Yeah, Sterling's just a lead.
Let's aim for Everett's then, I guess.
Okay. At least roll past. I don't anticipate knocking on the door, but I want to see what the exterior looks like.
All right. So yeah, you roll across town to the last known address, and it is a part of the trailer park.
All right. What can we tell from the outside? Is there any kind of equipment outside? What kind of condition is it?
There is a beat up pickup truck out front. It is not in great condition. The skirting underneath is rusted and fallen apart. The screens on the windows are mostly torn, and there appears to be some mail in the mailbox that's been there for several days now, for some odd reason. Couldn't be that he was shot and isn't in the hospital.
That wasn't the same guy.
For
We
Lamont?
were going to. No, we were going
No,
to
we're going
Everett.
to Everett.
Oh, shit. I'm talking about Lamont. Sorry.
Never
Wait,
mind.
is this still this house? Did we go
No.
to the wrong place?
No. This one will actually be a little place set off into the woods. It's going to be basically a single-story little 2-bedroom kind of square box house. And yeah, it's set out from the road a bit. You can see that there is a truck parked in the driveway. There is a camper trailer. Looks like a some sort of shed or outbuilding there towards the back of the property.
Well, we have probable cause.
Jesus Christ.
I would argue we've got probable cause for the other guy.
We could. Oh, yeah. Well, they're known associates, so.
That
I mean,
doesn't
that's
give probable cause. A judge would
That's probable
challenge
cause to question him, maybe, but
it. I also feel like he'd shoot us first, then ask questions. I don't feel like being shot at again, Jack. Do you?
Yes.
Are you just looking for an excuse to shoot back?
Yes.
Let's go check out
Trust.
Lamont's place first, then.
Well, at least you know exactly where he stands.
Yeah.
They shoot first. I get to shoot them. That's the way I don't see the problem here.
Making bad decisions is what we're doing.
No, Jack's making bad decisions. You're trying to make good ones.
Okay, so what is the plan of action here?
To go to the other house, to go to the original house you thought we went to.
Oh, okay, so the trailer park. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you drive over to the trailer park, and yeah, you're find the trailer that I described a few minutes ago.
Okay. I'm going to rifle through what mail is in the mailbox. Not open anything. Just see like who it's from or whatever from the envelope.
Oh, there's some bills. A couple of them are past due. Uh, you've got the sport and game magazine. You've got guns and ammo. You've got
The classics, yeah.
Oh, come on. There's like a weird
there's
magazine that doesn't fit the standard in there, right? Something like
Cosmo.
Betty Cook or Cosmo.
Yeah,
Something
there's
like that.
Cosmopolitan in there.
He likes the horoscopes, okay?
And the damn tips to put a donut on your partner and bullshit like that.
100 tips for better sex tonight. And you find on the inside of you find the old issues of it where he's highlighted certain things and then scrawled under it, "This bullshit doesn't work."
They
All
didn't
right.
like that.
So nothing of note there. Well, we've kind of got probable cause. I'm gonna walk around the building.
Okay, I mean you walk around the trailer. It's a trailer. What are you looking for specifically?
Any kind of equipment, any sign of equipment, any kind of crates, any kind of transportation that he would be used for distilling, stuff like that. Collecting more evidence in general too.
Well, other than the pickup truck, there's not a lot of what little lawn there is a bit overgrown.
Okay, can I peek into the truck?
Yeah. So inside it is the upholstery is falling apart on the bench seat. The steering wheel cover is a bit worn. The vinyl's faded and cracked, and you see several country CDs sitting there on the dash. What are you looking for specifically?
Anything that suggests he's transporting, like any kind of mason jar, any kind of crate, any kind of gallon jugs, any kind of extra equipment like that. That would be evidence.
None that are blatantly in view. I say people who aren't completely dumb don't advertise the fact that they're moonshiners on the back of their pickup truck.
Look, I'm aware of this, but some people are luckily dumb. All right. I'm gonna go peek in the windows of the house then too.
All right. So you peek in the windows of the house. Go ahead and give me a search roll then.
All right.
Well, if you're looking for stuff, you're going to have to search for it.
Rude.
I'm sorry, I'm just not giving you all the answers for free.
Oh, I'm just failing everything today, huh?
I can always spend luck.
Damn.
Jack, I'm too damn short. You come take a peek.
I'm waiting for Jack to just go, "Oh, look, it was open."
Yeah, all right, I'll take a peek. Nope.
Not much better than me.
Seriously, I'm actually kind of shocked that Jack has just not gone with the route of, do you smell smoke?
Actually, you know what? Jack's gonna walk over to the truck. No, I'm not gonna do that. I changed my mind.
Okay. So Jack starts walking over to the truck, then changes his mind.
Yeah. Doesn't happen often, but it did happen.
Okay, so what is the next little thing? You guys stated you have probable cause, but you're all kind of tiptoeing around and actually doing anything with it.
Well, because we could call the DA for a warrant.
Yeah, let's get a warrant for the damn house.
I think it's going to be more of a judge, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's go submit that. Come back.
All right. Sounds
All right.
good to me. Doing things the right way. Okay. Nice change of pace there, Jack.
I was like, wait a minute, did something happen? Did we lose Jack? Is this like the forest creature Jack
Look.
here?
If it doesn't work, we can always break his tail light and wait for him to drive away and then pull him over.
Nice.
There's the
This
Jack
is the
we know
dude
and
we
lose.
arrested.
Huh?
This is the dude we arrested, Dave.
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, we probably have sufficient to get a warrant easily.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You
I thought it was
have enough to get a warrant.
I thought it was somebody else. I don't know why.
All right, so yeah, you make some phone calls. You get it before a judge, and sure enough, a hour or two later, you actually have a warrant. It's not like a judge is doing a whole lot other than traffic court right now.
Does that mean I get to kick the door in, Iris? Let me kick the door in.
Fine, as long as we get the legit warrant, you can kick the damn door in. I will concede that.
Well, I mean, you guys do have the warrant now.
All right, we'll knock on the.
right.
Let's go and knock on the door.
Knock on the door. Like I think you're gonna knock on a door.
No,
Jack.
we technically have to knock on the door first before I get to kick it in. So I will knock on the door.
All of a sudden,
All
Jack
you.
knows everything about the law.
Jack actually knows quite a bit about the law. He just doesn't follow it half the time.
So, yeah, you knock at the door, and unsurprisingly, nobody answers.
All right, I want to kick the door in.
Okay, go ahead and make me a strength test.
29.
So, yeah, I mean, this is a trailer door. You hit it about the knob, and door goes flying in, and
Police!
there is likewise not an answer from the inside of the trailer. However, at the very loud kicking in of a door and someone shouting police, you do hear noises from other trailers around you. As suddenly you have an audience.
Shocker.
I always knew he was a bad man. He was always just a drinking and whoring around, and I knew he was going to end up with no good.
I'm going to remain outside and listen to all the neighbors vent and see if any of them give me useful information.
I'm going to search inside the house.
Okay, give me a search roll.
Come on, it was so close to being 00. 83, I failed. And what do I need to? Yeah, it would be. I don't have enough luck to.
All right.
Let's say you could always buy
Well,
yourself rolling with advantage.
I will come in after him and I will do another search. And also fail?
Ursula,
Y'all
what's your search? I'm just curious what your search
You
is.
know what? I'm gonna spend the 6 fucking points of luck.
Oh, at least you only have to spend 6 I would have to spend 40.
Y'all are
Yeah.
having some shit luck for dice tonight.
I mean, I have a
Yeah.
40 on a like the percentage chance of like failure is anyways. All right. So you're spending the 6 points.
Yeah, to succeed.
Okay, so inside you do find a couple mason jars of some very questionable clear liquid. You find some random magazines beneath the bed that are probably better left unlooked at. Uh,
Okay.
this is the house of a bachelor who is not a good bachelor. And one other
Oh,
thing
I
of
have
note,
this magazine.
You can go through them then, Jack.
Continue. Sorry, Scotty.
why is this guy's edition copy better than mine? Wow, he takes really good care of these magazines. So, one other thing you do find is what looks like a padlock key in a drawer that has a little paper tag on a little disposable keyring to it. And the little paper tag says Station 7.
I'm going to take that into evidence. And I'm going to take the shine bottles into evidence. And I want to test those bottles later.
Jack can test them by drinking them. Nothing bad will happen.
Do not test them by drinking them.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure? Jack will be fine.
Sounds like a poor idea. Um,
Jack thinks it's a poor idea.
Good to know. Okay.
See, that means it's a great idea.
I'll buy you something from the damn ABC store before I'll let you drink this. So, all right. So get a bag and tag everything that supports our case against this guy because the DA wants this solid before we cut this damn deal. Make sure I've got everything. And I'm ready to head back to the station if you are, Jack.
I guess so.
Secure the house back up best we can.
Well, that is going to be rather difficult given that
Yeah.
this flimsy aluminum door is rather dented and bent and does not fully close anymore. Jack looks very smug about this.
All right. So we're going to head back to the station and I'm going to do the same tests on the alcohol that I did with the previous shine that we had to see if any of this is that bad shine again. So I'm assuming I need a forensics
Yep, that would be accurate.
and pass. Critical success.
All right. So yeah, you are definitely certain that this is the same type of stuff that was at the other scenes that you've been investigating.
Yay. Okay. So at least we got a couple bottles of this bad shine off the market. Or gallons. Are they mason jars or gallons?
They are mason jars.
Damn it. I wish they were gallons so we could get more off the streets. But at least we got to start. Okay.
I feel
So-
bad for Iris.
So-
She's trying to be such a good cop, and everyone is just terrible.
Sadly, she wouldn't gotten anywhere without Jack.
Yeah, considering my rolls tonight, the dice are not on my side.
So-
No, they are not.
that previous house, the one for really bad with names. I'm sorry,
Everett?
Everett. It had a shed in the back.
Yep. I would like to see if we can't get more evidence against him here and get into that and get a warrant. I'm not sure how to go about that. Can I do an idea roll there, Scotty?
Yeah.
Oh, I critically succeed that too. Okay, actually, something's going in my favor today.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're definitely going to need some sort of evidence to actually get a warrant other than a loose association. Have you seen him or have any proof that he was at all tied to this?
No, we don't.
Well, are you sure about that?
We have eyewitness statements that he's one of the folks that sell twice over
Do we?
at this point. Yeah, we had the kid at the high school and the nip joint owner's husband. Both have mentioned his name.
His name or his alias?
They told me Elliot. They told me Everett Chatman instead of Chapman. So I got the name Everett Chapman or Chapman twice. We basically just confirmed his name.
And then you had Will something.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think we have enough for probable cause, I mean,
Can we roll a criminology to figure out if we have enough?
Yeah, sure.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
Nope, I don't know.
I know though.
I
I don't
enough to at least bring
off.
you have enough to at least bring a solid case with the DA, so you can probably get them to convince the judge to get you a limited scope warrant.
You think we should do this limited scope on the shed?
I would. That's where I would go if I was making moonshine. It'd be in the shed
All
or
right.
the basement, but it was a trailer, right?
I'm gonna go to the DA or whatever and mention that talk him through this and see if we can't get a warrant for that shed. Given the association and the allegations and things.
Well, the big question there is going to be, do you reasonably suspect that they are hiding evidence inside that shed? And what is your basis for it?
So the basis is that we've established that he has a business distributing moonshine. We have 2 witnesses that have stated that he's selling to them. We have confirmed his name by confirming he's associate of somebody who's confessed to distributing moonshine, and his was tied to him by both of those witnesses.
I mean, limited scope. We could just have the limited scope searching for illegal moonshine. We don't have to technically search just the shed. It can be search the property for illegal moonshine.
Okay. We can roll with this idea.
Okay.
So yeah, you get a limited warrant to go to Chapman's property.
Excellent.
I'll let you handle this one.
Oh, what a gentleman.
All right.
The one that he was raring for a fight so he could get shot at, and now he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
worth it.
Well, I'm going to have Jack hang back and I'm going to go knock on the damn door.
Jack's going to wander out into the backyard as she knocks on the door. Like,
oh, you're great backup.
Jack is a yeah.
If they try to
So-
escape through the back, you're gonna be happy I did.
We're not here for him. I just want to know. All right.
So yeah, a second later, you see the door open up behind the screen door, and yeah, can I help you?
You Everett?
Who's asking?
You have to legally give your badge and info.
Yeah. So, Officer Miller with the Prosperity Police Department.
Yeah, all right.
We have a warrant to search the property, and I wanted to ask you some questions about your associations with Bill, and I forgot his last name already.
La something. Lamont.
Lamont. That's it. Thank you.
It's like, you all got a warrant. Let me see this warrant.
All right, step outside for me here. I'll give it to you.
Appropriate car noise at the right time.
Sorry. I have the windows open because it's super hot upstairs.
That's valid. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's like fine, and he'll step outside and now let me see this warrant.
All right, gonna hand the documentation over to him.
And he kind of looks over and starts reading through it. Son of a bitch. All right.
I'm gonna radio Jack. Jack, he's out front here with me. Can you come on up?
I will. Do I see anything in the backyard before I leave?
I mean, you see tire marks in the backyard. Looks like a go-kart, dirt bike.
All right, I'll go
Toys.
out front.
All right. Do you want to search? You don't want to stand with him while I search.
I'll
the
stand
house?
with him.
Okay.
I'll say neither one of you has great search histories.
No,
tonight.
not tonight.
Really? Fucking really?
I can always spend more luck.
Why is there no like destiny die for this game?
Oh, you can roll with advantage if you buy it.
With like channel points?
That's
I mean,
not
that's
fair
what it's
because
there
I have unlimited channel points.
I mean, I have like 58,000.
right? Because of all the streams we've done.
Yeah, no, 59,000. I'll spend the freaking channel points if you let me, Scotty.
If you really want to.
Sure. Okay, so for a boon for me.
I was saying,
Um,
I say Ursula could always start buying herself luck.
I'm just figuring out what this channel points like what okay, but I'm kind of a little bit oblivious about a lot of things, so I just
Yeah,
came in to do it. I play for fun. I don't even understand what's going on half the time.
all right. I bought myself a damn boon.
Okay.
So a D10.
Yep.
That would be a 60. That's a pass for me.
Be a 69.
What?
It's
some
just
bullshit.
replacing the 10 spot.
That's some bullshit, Scotty.
That's what advantage is.
That's what advantage is in this game.
Okay, you know what? I will spend the 7 points then.
Phew.
I'm gonna have to start buying some damn luck for us, I think.
Just wait until I start making you guys do group luck rolls
Oh no.
and averaging it.
All right. So I spent the points to pass that.
Okay, so inside the house, you don't find much of anything. However, once you go into the shed, you find what looks like, for lack of a better word, a box of straw. Like it's like hay bales They have been hollowed out on the inside and a wooden box kind of set in the middle. And based on your knowledge, this is what they're using to hide the moonshine when they're transporting it.
Was there any moonshine in it?
No, there was not moonshine in there.
All right, I'm gonna ask: is there paths? So you mentioned. Did Jack tell me about the backyard? Let me ask that.
If you went out to the shed, you would seen the backyard.
Okay. So the go-kart and such, are there paths behind the house?
No, I just like riding them. I mean, that
Do
ain't
I
illegal, is
see-
it?
You did say ask, so
Do I see any paths behind the house?
Well, I mean, yes, there is paths going into the wooded areas, and there's paths in the yard of where they've clearly been running circuits,
Uh-huh.
but
that
there's no obvious answer or
Is that
evidence.
his land?
Well, that's a great question. It may or may not be his land.
God damn it. Can I
And-
like do a quick search on my computer of like the GIS map of the county to see if it's his land?
Well, you could, or you could just ask him, see if he'll say it's his land or not.
All right. I'm gonna ask, hey, do you own this strip back here behind your house?
Yeah, I own a couple acres back there.
Okay. How far back's it go?
I'm pretty far. It's a couple acres.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and trudge down the damn path to see if it leads me anywhere.
technically
in
it's part
case.
of the property.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
I mean,
searching for
it
one thing.
goes off into the woods. You follow it in there, and it honestly just looks like paths that people have been driving dirt bikes and
Okay,
ATVs
fair.
and go-karts down.
Fair. Just wanted to check just in case. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and return. I'm going to go ahead and I assume would our warrant cover that like hay bale, straw bale thing that I found?
Yeah, I mean, it was inside the property.
Okay. I'm going to bag that and tag that as evidence.
You're not going to bag that. That is something that's going to fit
Or-
in the back of a pickup truck.
Tag that as evidence somehow. I'm assuming we brought the SUV, just saying. So,
We've been driving the SUV normally, so
yeah. So I'll load it in the back of the SUV with a tag on it or whatever. So that said, I don't think we really have a reason to arrest him quite yet. We're gonna let him sit and stew.
So you're going to bring him in for questioning then?
Jack, do you want to take him in for questioning?
I don't know why you want to ask him about his cooking.
Jack.
I don't think we have enough evidence to question him. I don't even think the evidence that you took is enough evidence for the warrant, personally.
I mean, it's suspicious, but there's nothing technically illegal about having
Correct.
hay bales and wood.
Like, I don't think we would be able to take it, personally.
Can I roll a criminology to know?
I mean, you can tag it and take it as evidence. I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna tag it and take the damn thing for as evidence then.
I'm not going to stop
he
you
really
from
wants
taking it.
to fight me to have it back.
Yeah, it's like they're not going to sit there and tell you, no, you can't take something you believe is related to a crime into evidence.
All right, so we'll do that.
But taking him, I don't think
And
we
then-
have enough to take him in for questioning.
Okay, then I
If we
guess
found
we'll go
moonshine,
back
that
to
would
the
be a
station.
different story.
Yeah, we'll go back to the station then.
Yes, because clearly one of these guys is halfway intelligent, the other one's not so much.
All right.
All right, so y'all head back to the station then.
What do you think, Scotty? It's 9:30. We've been
Yeah, we
doing
can
it
call-
for 2 hours.
Yeah, we can call it if everybody needs to go, or we can press on. It's up to you all.
I'm pretty
I'm
tired.
tired.
Okay. In which case, we can call it a night here.
All right. Let's.
How before we leave, like
Yeah.
how does Ursula get out of the hospital? I'm
Uh,
not sure.
Basically, healing up and or just checking herself out.
Oh, with the 4 hit points I have left, geez.
No, you got like 11 or 12 now, don't you?
Should it's
And you regain 1d4 every day that you're going to be in there undergoing medical treatment.
Didn't you say it was 3 or 4 days,
It had
Scotty?
been a couple days, and that's why she had rolled a d10.
Okay.
okay.
Can we apply skill improvements too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Dope.
My search went up. That's nice.
The one roll I did have here.
Let's see how Jack did, because Jack failed a lot of rolls this round.
So did Iris. I had 3 different areas.
Me too. Hey, my criminology went up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did I
Intimidation went
fail
up.
criminology?
I don't think you failed criminology. I think you passed that one.
You passed that one.
Okay.
All right, folks.
I'll say the search one was the one everybody failed tonight.
Yeah, search definitely failed. Let's. I don't see anybody that I really want to raid per se. Let's do somebody random. Oh. Let's randomly do these guys. They've been playing for about an hour and they're playing D&D. Let's raid them.
What does it mean by rating?
When you Twitch, you can actually transfer your viewers to another stream.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just waiting for this ad to end so I don't get stuck in ad loop.
Ad loop. That sounds terrible.
Yeah. Where basically if I start our stream ad, there we go. Let's go see if they respond. I don't think they will because most D&D players don't, but let's go see them.
They at least did in chat, or somebody did in chat.
They did it vocally, which I was impressed with.